All right, you guys. So I hope you're ready for me. I'm about to review 2 different products that is supposed to help. One is supposed to help with your focus, your energy levels, and also help with your skin health, your hair health. It's supposed to help the aging process. So like the wrinkles and all that, it's supposed to help with that. Okay, the other product is a serum that is supposed to be a magic product. And it is supposed to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. So I'm going to give you a really close-up view of my face here in a second for that one. And I'm going to introduce you to both products separately because I'm doing 2 separate videos for this. Here's the first one. This is called Advanced NAD. I've never had it before, but it's supposed to be that this is a chemical that's supposed to be in your body that starts decreasing as you get older, and that is also supposed to be the reason why you get gray hair, thinning hair, you have problems with developing wrinkles and age spots, you have problems with being tired more, not be able to focus as easy, things like that. This is supposed to correct all of that for you. Okay, I hear from the ones who get a 10% kickback every time you buy off of them while they're live. They rave about how good this product is. I'm going to take the full 30-day supply. I'm also going to tell you what the side effects are right here, right now. Side effects can include nausea, diarrhea, headaches, and fatigue. You heard me right. Nausea, diarrhea, headaches, and fatigue. Now, you probably line with me. Headaches, the fatigue, this is supposed to help increase your energy, but yet one of the side effects is it can cause fatigue. Isn't that kind of redundant? Yeah, I think so too. So we're going to see at the end of the 30 days what I think. I'm going to give you a close-up of my face for both of these, both of the products, but this is the first one. To go along with the NAD vitamin supplement, I did a picture of my hair, and I've already been using a collagen peptide supplement powder that I put in my coffee every morning. But I also found this beauty. I started using Heritage, which is it's chemical free, all organic, and it's called Length Check Biotin Infused Conditioner. Biotin Infused Conditioner Length Check by Heritage. I started using that, and I've been noticing I have a lot less knots, and I'm actually able to grow my hair out longer. I'm really anxious to see if the NAD makes a difference in my skin, makes a difference in my hair, or just my energy levels and my focus. I want to see what it does for me. I hope it at least does accomplish one of these things. Can't wait for the end of 30 days so I can come back on and tell you and show you what I look like and see if there's a difference. Good morning. I'm taking my first dose. So you're supposed to take 2 tablets daily. Doesn't matter what time, day or night that you take it. And but just 2 tablets in this 30-day supply. So that's why I said my video was going to be a full 30-day review. And also, you know, most herbs and things, it takes about a month to get in your system to where you can really feel the real full effect of it. So here we go. This says preferably on a full stomach. So I did eat something small before I'm taking these because I eat very light for breakfast and lunch. I usually eat the most at dinner time. So if I feel I'm noticing that it's causing me to have any of the side effects, then I might wait and change my time of day and take it with my dinner, because I always eat more at night, which is probably a bad thing, but that's the way I do it. All right, first set of pills is down. 29 more days to go. Let's find out if this actually works, and if I'm noticing a big difference before the 30 days, either good or bad. I will go ahead and come on sooner and do a short clip for you and tell you how it's going. All right, here I am one more time, and this time we're going to talk about the NAD. And I will say that the NAD, I actually did notice a difference. Now, to be fair, with the other one, I did a super close-up picture of my face, but because the serum is supposed to make changes in your face, scarring, all that, then that's why I did such a close-up with that serum, okay? The NAD is supposed to be an overall pill, so let's talk about it for a minute. I did the 30-day trial with it, like I promised you guys, and I can be sensitive to medication sometimes. Sometimes not so much, but I've noticed that I have a sensitivity to medicines, and that's not a bad thing, in my opinion. It just means it takes my body a different time amount to adjust to it, I guess is what I want to say. And everybody who takes pills is different. The majority of the people that sell this product and this NAD product say they have no symptoms when they are doing it. I did, but it wasn't like I told you I would stop it if they were super bad symptoms. I would immediately stop it if I felt like it was putting me and my body in danger or something. And I would stop it, and then I would come on and tell you that this was a no-go for me. So I wanted to make sure at the beginning of the video, and now I'm repeating, that I am kind of sensitive to medications. I'm not to the point where some people are so sensitive to medication they can't even take over-the-counter painkillers because it just, puts them over the top. And I'm not that sensitive, so I'm kind of in the middle. But whenever it can be a chance of side effects, then sometimes I have them. And the side effects was headache, nausea, diarrhea, and fatigue. So the very first week that I was on the pill, getting to the end of the first week, and I did have Saturday, I was super, super tired. Although I have to admit, I worked extra hard. Me and my girlfriend, we went through 2 huge pallets that was higher than our heads. And if you ever seen the pallets that come out on the floor at Walmart stores, you'll know a pallet, like to some of these smaller stores, fancier stores, is like 4 pallets. Okay, so we basically did 8 pallets. Okay, and compared to some other department stores out there, or retail stores. And so I worked extra hard that day because we were getting the back to school backpack wall ready. Okay, because I work in soft lines, and the accessories, the handbags and all that is part of my area. Okay, and so I did have fatigue that day. I was really tired and sluggish. And then Sunday I was like, but it was my rest day. So that's when my body can go and relax. And sometimes I just am tired. Okay. And then Monday I was again very tired. But by Tuesday I was starting to notice a flip in my energy level. I was noticing a difference in I feel like, and I really would like to ask my team leads and my coworkers what they think, but I felt like I all of a sudden started running freight faster than normal, and I was moving quicker than normal. So I feel like the energy level, it did help with my energy level. It did increase it a bit. I felt like my focus was a little better. I still have the thing where I leave things and then can't remember where I put it. I think we all do that just because this world puts you under stress, and you have 10 things on your mind at once, and so you're going to forget where you set something sometimes because you're also thinking about 3 other things at the same time. You set down your cell phone in a spot, and then you're like looking all over your house and like, I can't remember where I set my cell phone, type of thing. So I don't really think that's saying that the NAD wasn't working for me. When it comes to the focus part, I feel like I was focusing better, that I am focusing better. with the NAD because I noticed that I am working quicker. So I'm not backtracking as much as I used to sometimes when I was working, and I would get so mad at myself because I hate when I backtrack, because then that loses time that could have gotten more product out a lot quicker, because I'm a freight runner. And so I feel like I am moving faster. So I do feel like it's working. As far as the energy level not being up to where some of these people say it should be, the reason I don't think I was seeing that either, in NAD's defense, is my fault. I'm the type of person that my unwinding, I sit there and I start looking at reels on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, on my YouTube, because I'm a YouTuber, as you know, and I'm like, I'm going to be in bed by 10 o'clock tonight because I want to get my rest, because I get up at 5:30 the next morning to start getting ready for work. I even look at the clock on my phone, all of a sudden it's 11:30 and I'm like, oh crap, I need to get in bed. So I don't feel like I can say that the fact that I wasn't noticing a huge difference in my fatigue, that was my fault. That is not the NAD's fault. Because even if a product works really good for you in helping increase your energy level, if you're not working with that product, you're not going to see the results from it. You're not going to see the change. So I'm blaming myself for that part, okay? And then the other thing is that I did, the second week in, I did have headaches. Starting again on Saturday, I started having a bad headache. Saturday and Monday. Sometimes I do have bad headaches, so I'm not sure if I should be relaying that to a side effect from the NAD, but you can tell when it is a side effect from medicine a lot of times, because if you take your normal headache painkiller and it doesn't kill it, it's kind of like when we had the pandemic going on, it wouldn't kill the headache. Like if it is because of a side effect from medicine, sometimes the painkillers don't kill it like it normally would, and it was not working. So I know for a fact that it was because of the NAD. But again, it only lasted a couple of days, and it wasn't to the point where it was excruciating and I just couldn't take the pill anymore. So I was able to continue the pill because I'm smart enough to know that those side effects kind of wear off the more you take the medicine and your body gets used to it. Third weekend, I had nausea for 2 days. So I did have the side effects, but it was slight and it wasn't to the point where I couldn't handle it. So all of you who may be afraid of the side effects I mentioned at the beginning, do not be afraid of it, because the side effects wasn't to the point where it's putting me in bed or keeping me from being able to function from day to day. Now, the good points, ready? I really do think it helps. I don't know if you noticed the before and after picture. I am noticing a difference in my hair. I feel like my hair is healthier and stronger, and it's not as frizzy. And I was going to have my husband take a couple of inches off of my hair because I know I'm starting to get dead ends in my hair, and he still has not done that yet, which in a way I'm kind of glad because of doing this before and after for the month-long review. That way it would be more accurate because he hadn't cut my hair yet when I did the before. And I really am noticing the difference in my hair. I feel like my hair is healthier. I feel like there's less knots in it and that it's stronger. I do think it is helping with my overall health when it comes to my hair. I do think that my speed and my focus is increasing. I feel like it's a product that you would have to take more than just a month. You do start noticing the difference within a month, but it's one that you need to continue, and it will, the good side effects of it, the things that it does for you is going to get better and better the more that you take it. So I think that the NAD could be a good product and gets a green check mark from you. I don't know if you noticed also from the before and after picture, the difference in my face, but my face is definitely got more oil to it. When it's more oily, it's more, has a nice glow to it. It looks healthier. And that's also another thing that the NAD claims to do. It claims to increase your energy. It claims to increase your metabolism. It claims to help grow your skin cells from the inside, from a molecular level. So that means from inside the body out. So it's not just doing it on the surface like lotions and things you might get that helps with that. It does it from the inside of your body out. Okay, so it takes time for it to work. And same with your hair. There's been people who's claimed that has gray hair and that they no longer had to use hair dye to cover their hair up anymore. And I don't know if you can notice, but this is my hair. And I'm not seeing any grays. And I dyed my hair about a month ago. And usually every month I need to dye my hair because there's silver showing through and there's no silver showing through. So it might be helping with that part too. It's hard to know unless I decide to get brave and let all the dye come out of my hair and really find out for sure. But I haven't decided if I'm going to continue to keep doing this product. So it wouldn't be a good idea to do that unless I continue to use the product correct. But yes, I do like the NAD. I do think it has helped improve my focus a little bit. I do think it has improved my skin health and my hair health. So I'm going to discuss it with myself and my husband and decide whether I want to keep doing it. And I'm also going to see if he can find the products through Amazon for me. And I would like to try it there. And I would like to get 2 months vitamin worth and do another review on it. Again, a follow-up review on after what it's like for me after I've done it now for 2 or 3 months. So I will definitely say this one is a win. And like I said, with any vitamin, any supplement, you need to check with your doctors. But not only that, you also need to, if you have health issues, don't just jump into it. That's what I'm saying. If you don't have any health issues, then just go for it. But after a month, you start noticing the difference, but the really good results start coming when you start to have used it for a few months and it's really in your system good. But just from the month that I've done it, I do think there is changes and differences in my skin, in my hair, and in my focus. So I'm thinking strongly about continuing it and then seeing what it's like in a few months. I want to see what it does for me because it's supposed to be like the Fountain of Youth pill for people who are middle-aged and wanting to try to slow down the aging process or just get their focus and things better. So whatever you do, keep moving, keep eating healthy, and don't ever give up. So the serum was a no, and the NAD is a yes.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the